All right, am I sitting in the middle? At least kind of. Yeah, I think that should be all right. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Landy, in case you don't know me, but if you don't know me, I don't really know how you ended up here. One way or another, today I'm doing kind of a sit-down video and just talking to you guys and kind of keeping you all in the loop. Yeah, I actually tried to do this video yesterday already and I talked for about over an hour and then I kind of had like a panic attack or something like that. So yeah, I kind of scrapped all of that and I'm doing another try today and hopefully I'll actually get this video done today. But yeah, I got some pretty big news that I want to talk about today, and without further ado, I'll just like drop it right here. I'm going to college. I already talked about that in another video, but I'm kind of pretty bad when it comes to really expressing my feelings in videos. I'm an open book when it comes to my facial expressions, but I'm just not really sure how to get my feelings across with words. But yeah, I do want to try to talk to you guys about this today because it's a pretty big change in my life, and this of course also kind of affects the channel and thus you guys in a way. So yeah, today we're just kind of sitting down and talking about this for a bit. So if you've seen my YouTube partner video, which was my first kind of sit down video like this, you probably know that this might take a while. I'm prone to talking a lot, so probably get some snacks or a tea or something and get yourself real comfy, or just let this video run while you're doing something else because this might get boring, I don't know. But it's just kind of important to me to have this on my channel and to have talked about this. So yeah, we're doing this today. A really boring long sit down video where I talk about myself. Yeah. So first things first, which is probably the most interesting and exciting part for you guys, what exactly am I studying? A couple of you guys probably already know that I did apply to college, but I did not tell anyone outside of my family what exactly I was applying for, just because the course that I wanted to get into was quite competitive and I just didn't want to end up telling everyone what I was applying for and then not getting into that course, because as you probably know how it is with online friends, you end up kind of losing track of each other and then you don't talk for a while, and then I'll probably get asked about whether or not I got into that one course that I really wanted to get into for the next 5 years every couple of months by someone else. So I was just like, yeah, I'm telling people I've applied to college, but I'm not telling anyone where exactly I wanted to get into. Just that if things end up differently, I'm not gonna have to be reminded of it all the time. But I ended up actually getting into it and I'm so excited. I don't really know how to put it into words, but I'm legit so excited. I was really scared about not getting into because this was like a huge leap of faith of me, for me. Well, me and words. But yeah, I did actually quit my full-time job to get into this college course, and I had to quit it in advance because my contract said that I had a 3-month notice that I had to put in. So basically, if I wanted to quit in June, or basically be free in June, I had to quit in February. And I did quit in February because I had wanted to go to Korea before going to college, and then also I wanted to follow along the BTS tour in Europe, and that's all a really big story for another day. That entire amazing adventure that I already booked and prepared and planned for, and that I ended up canceling because of Corona. But whatever, I did quit in advance to, yeah, do that big adventure before going to college, and Corona happened and I ended up sitting at home here and putting more time into my YouTube channel, and that did pay off. So hi everyone that's here because I couldn't go to Korea. Hello. But yeah, you never know what it's good for. So I'm gonna say 2020 didn't end up being terrible for me. A lot of good things happened. I got so far with my YouTube channel as I never thought I would. So thank you all for finding me in your lockdown times. And also I did get accepted into college and I'm really excited, but I had this really long time where I was kind of up in the air, especially due to the fact that all of the like amazing things that I had planned to before going to college, because I had to like cancel on all of that. I was just kind of sitting here really scared, waiting to hear back from college on whether or not I was accepted, because as I said, I had to quit in advance just to be open at the time where college would have started if Corona didn't happen, because now college is starting later. But yeah, I'm trying to not talk too much because as said, yesterday I already tried filming this video and it was over an hour long and I didn't actually finish filming it because then I kind of got really nervous for some reason. I don't know. I kind of had like a little breakdown kind of thing. So yeah, I did want to tell you guys what I'm studying, right? I really went like all the way over there to talk about all the other things. I really don't have a structure today. I'm just kind of sitting down and talking to you as if you're sitting in front of me. I'm sorry if that's like really confusing. Anyways, so yeah, the course was really competitive and I didn't want to end up really like, you know, if you start talking about things, then you're kind of manifesting them for yourself. And if I ended up getting rejected for the course after having talked about how excited I am for so long, I would have probably been extremely heartbroken. So I ended up only telling my family what exactly I was applying for. And as for everyone else, I was just like, I'm planning to go to college. I found a course that I'm really passionate about, that I absolutely wanted to get in. I just started course and I knew this is what I wanted to do. Yeah, I'm gonna leave out all of the, like, you know, my background. If you have any questions about like what I've been doing all this time, because now I'm 23 and I just applied to college with 23, and I know that's kind of late for a lot of people. So if you have any questions about my professional and educational background and any of that, please just leave it down in the comments and I can let you guys know later. I didn't want to talk about that, but as said yesterday, I talked forever and I just completely lost any semblance of a structure in here. So I guess in the end it's not that important. The thing is, I did work full-time for the past over 5 years and I ended up just realizing that that was not the end game that I had planned for myself, that I'm still young and I'm free. I did get out of a 6-year relationship last year, at the very beginning of last year, and I just realized that I had all the world open for me because I was not bound to be in a certain place anymore, like in the place where my ex-boyfriend was working or where my family was living. So I could basically go wherever. So yeah, I did this leap of faith and I applied for this college course and I did get accepted. And now let me actually say what I'm gonna be studying, because you guys are probably sitting here like, Landy, you said you're gonna tell us like 5 times now. Please tell us. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, God, I'm so bad with these kind of videos. I really need to work on my camera personality. I'm so sorry, guys. Starting next month, I am gonna be studying business and Korean, and I am so excited. For the longest time, just because I knew that the job that I was doing was not my end game and that I was not satisfied with where my life currently was and that I needed more, and I kind of had a different vision for myself, but I wasn't really sure what my vision was. I was researching and looking into what kind of things could I do, what kind of college courses are out there, what kind of professional constructs, not even just jobs but also constructs where it's like part working and part learning, but just like what possibilities are out there for me. And I researched that for actually like 2 years and I just never really found something where I could see myself in. I feel like this is actually a big problem with our generation in general. Like with my parents' generation, I've often heard about like they would start a job right out of school and they would do that job typically forever. Like the plan for them was to do that forever until they're retiring. And that's just kind of what they were doing. Like there was just a couple of different jobs. They would choose one and they would do that forever. Nowadays, there's just so many, like even just those few couple of jobs that used to be what people chose from are cut up in so many little sections nowadays, and there's so many possibilities. I know there's some people that are born to do something, they're born with a passion, and I'm just sitting here and I'm like I know that I have a passion for creating videos and just content creation. I know that a lot of you guys have come here through my YouTube reaction videos and I'm probably not that aware of it, but I've been actually doing a gaming live stream for almost 4 years now, so I've been doing content creation for so long. And as said in my YouTube partner video, I used to already have a YouTube channel way back in the day, you know, back in the day where my dad still had to approve of what I put out on the internet because I was still too young to understand it really. But I've been creating content for as long as I can think, and that's just always been my passion. But it's not, I can't apply to myself to become a content creator and just have a set income from that and be, you know, secure for life. That's just not how things work. So I just didn't have that vision for myself in the traditional job market where I could apply to something. When I was young, I always wanted to become a writer, and I wrote a lot of stories actually, but I would always, like at some point in what I was writing, I would always kind of lose motivation in what I was doing. But yeah, I wanted to become a writer for the longest time, and then I wanted to become a content creator, like kind of parallelly. It's not like I don't want to be a writer anymore, but like content creation just kind of really has taken over for me, and I really like the aspect of either live streaming or doing a video because you kind of get that feedback from your audience and you know that what you're doing actually is something that changes the lives of people, even if it's just a little. It's giving them entertainment and they're enjoying it, and that's great. But yeah, I just never really had that traditional job that I felt like that was my calling, that I was wanting to do for the rest of my life. Yeah, so I researched for such a long time in what I could be doing, and I just never really found something where I could see myself doing. And then in the end of 2018, I stumbled upon this course and I just looked at it and I was like, that's it. That's what I want to do. That like ticks off all the boxes that I was looking for. It's got something to do with languages, which I'm really passionate about, even though a lot of you guys probably won't believe that because I only speak German and English. I really wish I would have learned more languages as I was younger, but unfortunately I didn't. I've always wanted to pick up another language, and I was kind of stuck in between wanting to learn Chinese, Japanese, or Korean. Chinese because it's a really, really useful language and a language that can really help you on your like professional paths, as well as Japanese and Korean because I find those two languages to be sounding incredibly beautiful, and also because I'm very interested actually in the culture of all three countries, but Korea and Japan are actually like the two countries that I'm culturally a bit more interested in actually. So I was kind of like, I was wanting to learn one of them, and I had actually been low-key learning Korean for a bit, so I do know Hangul, I know how to read it, I somewhat know how to pronounce it, but I'm by no means a Korean speaker at all whatsoever. I know a couple of words, like if I hear something in a K-drama, there's a couple of words that I can pick up and kind of know what people are talking about, even if I don't read the subtitles, but I do not speak Korean so far. But yeah, I ran into this college and it just kind of ticked off all the boxes of what I was looking for. It has got something to do with a language that I already am passionate about and that I do want to learn, and that I can really see myself profiting off for the rest of my life if I do learn it. But it also has, which was most important for me, it has something that no matter where I end up professionally is always going to be helpful for me. The fact that I'll be able to study business as well as Korean there, so I have something that really like professionally, no matter what I do, is always beneficial and helpful to further up my career, no matter where I actually am gonna end up or where I want to apply to, as well as having Korean, something that I'm passionate about, that I do want to learn, that I think is gonna help me on the long run, and that I'm so excited about having an opportunity to learn. I just felt like this is something where I could see myself in, and for all this time, like I said, I was looking for 2 years for something that I could see myself in, and I just read through and researched about this college and the courses, and I was like, I can see myself there. I can see myself doing that. I can see myself finishing that. I can see myself furthering my career and my life, and I can see myself actually profiting off this and actually, you know, not just finishing it to finish it, but actually do something to put my life into the path that I can be proud on and that I wanted to go. And that was something that was really important to me, because for the longest time I felt like I was just doing my job to be doing a job. So it was really important to me to find something that I'm passionate about. It was important for me to find something where I just have this feeling in me that this is what I want to do, what I really want to do, and I don't just do to be doing something. And wow, this announcement of me going to college really turned into like a total TED talk. I'm so sorry, guys. Alright, I do have a couple of more points that I should kind of check off here before we can end up this video, and I'm so sorry this is getting way longer than I anticipated. I hope I can cut out a couple of things so that it doesn't get super long. So this will of course change my life in a lot of ways, and I hope you're still here and not already asleep. The next point is going to be, how exactly does this influence my life? Because that is actually why I'm telling you guys. Of course, you didn't ever ask really what I was currently doing, and it's not really important for you guys usually, but I was doing a thing, nothing, because I had already quit my job, but you guys didn't know because you didn't ask. I was currently doing nothing, and I was putting out X videos a week, and everything worked out, and that's cool. But now something's changing in my life, and that will affect the channel and will affect how much work I can put into the channel. So I guess it's important for you guys to know that this change is coming and to be aware of everything. So to keep you guys in the loop here, that's actually why I'm doing this video. So yeah, as I touched on briefly earlier, I was out of work recently due due to Corona and having to cancel all of my plans, and I did have a lot of time to put into YouTube and doing those videos for you guys, and it's been really fun. And do not worry, I'm not planning on stopping. Just to like put that out there so you're not like, oh no, Landy's leaving us. I'm not leaving you guys, don't worry. But I have recently gotten a lot of comments as my YouTube just kind of took off. I gotten a lot of comments about people asking if I could upload twice a week, if I could upload 3 times a week. Even a couple of people have asked if I could upload daily. And guys, I would love to upload daily. I would love to put out a video daily, because like the most fun part about my week is honestly when my video launches and all of the first comments come in from like the people that always have my notifications on, and they're always like, yeah, your new video, Landy, I can't wait to watch it. And then they like follow up with their actual thoughts about the video after they watched it. And it's like my favorite part of the week is just like putting out that video and seeing all of your comments and answering and kind of like chatting with everyone. But the thing is, it's not just releasing a video. I have to film this video first and I have to edit it. And honestly, the filming part is really just like 10, maybe 15% of the video. The main work that goes into it is the editing. I put so many hours of editing in it, and I know it doesn't look like much. I have to cut out a lot of nonsense that I've been saying, or a lot of times where I just kind of like swallow up my tongue and the sentence doesn't make any sense anymore and I have to say everything again. And there's just so many like outtakes that I have to take out. I'm trying to take out the little breath in between when I'm talking, just to kind of shorten up the video and keep your guys interested. So there's like a lot of little editing that goes into it that you guys don't even see. And of course, even after the editing, you still have to upload the video, you have to make a thumbnail, you have to make a description, you have to put tags in. There's just a lot of work that goes into a video outside of just filming it. Even now that I was out of work and didn't really have that many things to do outside of applying for other jobs to do until I know whether or not I will be going into college, I didn't really have that many things that I had to be doing as I would when I would have a full-time job. I still was only able to do 1 video a week and sometimes an extra video. I actually did 2 videos a week for a couple of times in this time frame, but not very often. And the thing is, when I'm going to college and actually have a workload again, of course I will not be able to make more videos than now. I am still planning to put out a video every week. I'm not really sure if it's gonna stick with Friday on 3 p.m. in my time zone. It just kind of depends on when exactly I will have college courses and when exactly I'll be free, because I do want to reply to comments when my video goes out. But I'm still planning to stick to 1 video per week safe, and I still want to be able to put out extra videos whenever I have the time to. But I'm just here saying I will probably not always be able to put out a video every week. If I'm probably having exams or something, there might be a time where I won't be able to. And the reason why I'm currently not able to do a lot more than what I'm currently doing is because right now I'm trying to kind of prepare some videos to like schedule in the future. So when I'm actually getting into college and readjusting my life, that you guys still have some videos that I can put out for you without having to film them right in that time frame where I will most likely be really busy, because I won't just go to college once a day and that's it, and I'm just kind of like going somewhere else for a couple of hours every day. I will actually have to kind of uproot my life a bit. I'm sorry, my legs are falling asleep. So yeah, I kind of have to uproot my life a little bit here. I will actually have to move out from home. I'm still living with my parents. I know I'm 23 and all of my younger viewers right now will probably be like, well, I'm planning to move out at 18. I wanted to move out at 18 too. Most people do want that, but it just never worked out for me. I did try with my ex-boyfriend to move out, but first off, money, it's pretty expensive to move out, and even the 2 of us could like barely afford moving out. And we applied to apartments for a year, like every day we sent out applications, and we got invited to view an apartment once, and they didn't take us. They took one of the other 30 people that were there in the same hour that we were there. So yeah, I wanted to move out before. It never worked out, but now I will have to move out because the college that I will be going to is actually in a different state. Yeah, Germany does have states, by the way. They're really small, but yeah, Germany does have states, and I will have to move to a different state. This isn't like an America state where I will be like 10 hours away from my parents, but it will definitely be significantly too far away to just travel there every day and then travel back here. It won't be possible. So I will have to find an apartment. I will have to live on my own for the first time ever. Yeah, things are a bit scary in that sense. I've honestly been really chill about this and really looking forward to it actually for this entire time. But then yesterday when I tried to film this video, I realized I'm probably not as chill as I thought I was, because damn, I suddenly started getting really panicky. I will have to move out, find an apartment, get settled in a new city, and learn first off how to live on your own, start cooking for myself, start doing my own laundry. And I know how to cook and I have done laundry before, but being forced to do it for yourself all the time will probably be a bit of a different thing than living at home for the past 23 years, and I will probably take some time to get settled into that. I will start going to college. I don't really know how the workload is yet. I will want to visit my parents and my sister every now and then, so I have to travel back on the weekends here. And yeah, a lot of things will be changing for me. A lot of things will be different. Also, it's kind of like a psychological huge difference. I have been working full-time for the past 5 years, and I always had disposable income because I was still living at home, and now I won't have a job anymore apart from my ad revenue, which, considering that I do reaction videos to copyrighted things, isn't really that notable. I won't have money troubles in that sense because my parents will be supporting me according to how well I do in college. But the thing is, I have been full-time employed and had like this access to money that I worked for all of this time, and now I will not be employed anymore, and I will not have a paycheck in that sense anymore for the next couple of years, while also for the first time having to like buy my own groceries and stuff like that. And it's just kind of like a scary feel in a way. So a lot of things will be changing for me. Long story short, I'm so sorry I'm taking up so much time of your day right now. Yeah, a lot of things are gonna change for me. First off, I have to actually like physically move, which will take time, but then also like to just get adjusted to how things are gonna be different, to my new style of life, having my own household and also going to college. So things are going to be different and I have to get adjusted to it, and I don't know how long this is going to take me. So right now I'm trying to prepare a couple of videos and not release them right as I finish them, but actually just do one video a week and then probably an extra every here and then, but then kind of save up some videos to be able to put them out when I'm currently in the process of moving, or when I'm currently in the process of just getting adjusted to things. So I won't just like do videos every week and then I stop for 5 or 6 or 10 weeks while I'm getting adjusted to things and then be like, yeah, I'm back now. So no, right now I'm trying to kind of save up some videos to be able to actually reliably stay on my schedule and kind of like not have to stress of, oh my god, I have to make a YouTube video right now, otherwise I won't be able to keep my schedule. So right now I'm trying to kind of be as prepared as I can for the changes without affecting my YouTube channel too much. So please know I will try to keep doing one video per week, and even while I'm moving, you guys will still be getting new videos out that I have kind of saved up in my little treasure box of videos so that you guys don't have to miss me too much. But as said, like the exact time of when the videos will upload might change in the future once I know when exactly my courses will be, but that's far in the future, so we'll see. For now, just the info. Things are gonna be changing and you'll probably see me in a different setting from usual soon. Also, in case you're a viewer of my live stream, I know I don't talk about this on YouTube all too much, but I do have a gaming live stream where I used to stream 4 times a week. Then due to my mental health and stuff, I actually put it down to 2 times a week, and then Corona happened and I put it down to whenever I have access to the internet, because the internet here is so bad that me and my mom, like, I couldn't be live streaming and she could be in a Zoom meeting the same time, otherwise we both would just end up disconnecting. Long story short, I do have a gaming live stream where I live stream me gaming, and just for anyone of my live stream viewers watching right now, with everything that's happening right now, with how my life is going to be changing, and since I don't really know the workload yet, and since live streams are live and not a video that I can prepare and just put up when I want it to be up, but I actually have to be there for a live stream. At this point, I just don't really know when I will have time to actually sit down and stream live, and how my workload is gonna be, and how my schedule is gonna be. So for now, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna be keeping it as my times for live streaming will stay at random for now, and it will just kind of depend on my workload and how much I will have time to actually sit down and do something live. And as for YouTube, I'm gonna keep doing 1 video a week, because luckily for YouTube, you can prepare a video when you currently are not as busy, and you can still put it out when you're busy because it's already done. So that's a great thing about YouTube. That's actually all that I wanted to kind of say today. And wow, even though I tried to do this short, I still did film for like 40 minutes. I'm gonna try to cut this down as much as I can. I'm sorry for talking so much today, but the important thing is I'm gonna be studying college next month. I am gonna be studying business and Korean. I am super excited for it. I am very passionate for especially the Korean part, but also for the business part, because it's definitely gonna be furthering my professional aspects. This is gonna affect my life a lot, so changes are gonna be made in my life in general. I have to move out, I have to start my own household, things are gonna be crazy. I don't really know how things are gonna be going yet, but this is gonna, since it affects me, it is gonna affect my live stream and it's gonna affect my YouTube, and we will see how exactly things pan out. That's all the info that for now I wanted to put out there to you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so sorry that this was so long and this had so little structure. I really had this like perfect video planned in my head of like how I wanted to tell you guys and what I wanted to say, and yesterday I said I tried doing it. I filmed for over an hour and I did actually not even get to the part where I move out. All of these things, like all of the little uncertain things and all the little stress things, like I was just talking about how excited I was to go to college, and then I just kind of like had a little breakdown and I just got super overwhelmed with emotions that I did actually not know that were brewing up in me, because this entire time I was just really excited and just had positive feelings for this. But now that it's actually getting closer, I'm starting to get a little bit nervous, of course, as well. And so yesterday I just couldn't do the video that I wanted to do, and this was a really uncomfortable feeling yesterday. I don't really know how to describe it, but I just decided I'm not going to be doing my perfect video that I had planned, but I'm just going to be sitting down here in a very comfortable setting in the living room of my parents on the couch, and I'll just talk to you guys as if you were here. In the end, I guess I wasn't really in the emotional mind space right now to make that little perfect video, and I'm just generally not good with reading off scripts anyways. I was just trying so hard to make the video perfect that I didn't even realize how much I was kind of affected by this entire change. I was just so positive that I didn't see the negative crawling up on me, and yeah, right now I was just like, I'm just gonna be sitting down here and just talk to you like a normal person does. But whatever, I think you all got the point now. I'll be going to college and I'm really excited, and we'll see how this all will affect my YouTube. I hope it won't affect it too much, but please don't be mad if I don't upload twice a week or once every day. I wish I could upload daily, but it just won't be happening because I actually have a life out of YouTube, and I'm really excited to be starting into a new path with set life outside of YouTube. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say today. This is gonna be terrible to edit, I'm already sure of it. This was so long and a structure was nowhere to be seen, but I hope you guys kind of did enjoy this video as much as you can enjoy a video of a random person on the internet rambling for a very long time. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye! I do hope I didn't forget to say anything now. That's why I wanted to script this video out, so I don't forget something. I probably forgot like 80% of the important parts that I wanted to make today, but whatever. It is what it is, and it will stay what it is. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye!